Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains, North Carolina, and today I wanted to show off this product here. Some of you may recognize it, some of you may not. This is a Johnny Products Johnny Bucket Jr. This thing has two additions on it already that is something you can buy separately from it, but that is the load doubler, which allows you to carry a large amount of mulch or other material, lightweight material. It also has the ripper bar, which aids if you're going to be digging into the ground. So if you're going to try to dig out a hole with this thing, you're going to want that ripper bar. Anyway, this is a very useful product. Okay, so if you're going to have a garden tractor, as you've already seen, I have sleeve hitch and sleeve hitch attachments allow you to do a lot of actual gardening and property maintenance with a regular old-fashioned garden tractor. But if you want to bring yourself that one step closer to what a subcompact is, what you would get out of a loader, well, then that's what you're going to be looking at here is a product like this. If you've seen in some of my other videos, I have a Craftsman or Husqvarna front tractor scoop, which is a manually operated version of what you see in front of you right here. This, of course, having the simplicity of not having those big levers that go up and down, and obviously then not wearing yourself out if you're going to be working with this thing all day, moving the levers. So this, and I'll take this off the tripod here in a bit and get close and show you all this, but this is operated by two levers. Now they also make a joystick edition, so it operates exactly like a regular loader would, but the one is raise and lower. And then you also have your dump, your dump here. And now when I try to dump this, I'm probably going to have that ripper bar come off. The tooth bar will probably fall off because it's not bolted on right now, but I'll go ahead and do that just to show you what it looks like. And that's it. So it operates exactly like the tractor scoop does, except this unit now operates off of electronic sleeve hitch or electronic, what do they call those, screw jacks, actuators. So let me get the camera off the tripod. I'll get you in a little closer. If you're going to install one of these onto a garden tractor or a riding mower, be aware there are several different versions, and I wasn't aware of that. I bought this used, and it came off an older Craftsman GT. However, the frame was different than this newer model Husqvarna TS354. Also, something to be aware of is that Johnny Products does not actually recommend using this particular garden tractor with this setup. They say that the frame is weak and that it can cause twisting or damage to the frame. So just be aware of that. I'm going to actually add reinforcements along the bottom here, and I've actually already added reinforcements in the rear for the sleeve hitch, but just things to be aware of. You can use this on just about any garden tractor or riding mower out there with some modifications, but they do make them for many makes and models right from the factory. There's a large bracket you're going to install on here. It actually didn't take all that long to install. And then once you do that, and again I'll kind of show you close up on it, it's very simple to hook this thing up and unhook it when you don't need it. So you don't have to be hauling this thing around at all times. Now this mower here I don't really use for mowing, I just use it for gardening. So I tend to leave this on at some points, but if I want to take it off, it's literally one pin, two plugs, and the thing just rolls off. And it's light enough that one person can do that fairly easily. So let's get it off the tripod and we'll take a closer look. Okay, so here we go. This is it. This is the first actuator here, and that controls the dumping portion this direction. And then back there you can see your second actuator that controls the lift up and down. If I lower this camera down, excuse me here, there we go. If I lower it down to the ground enough, you can see the clearance it has. Very similar to the scoop, the front tractor scoop. I would say 10 to 12 inches depending on your model. So plenty of room to get up and over bumps and stuff like that. As far as the gauge of steel, thick, heavy enough for what you're going to be doing here. The actual scoop itself is this portion here. You can see the sticker for it. And that portion that runs all the way along. This part here that you see, that's the add-on load doubler. And again, you got to be mindful that that's actually just for use with lighter material, mulch, hay, things like that. But you wouldn't want to try to carry enough gravel that it overflows the main bucket. That would just be way more than it's capable of handling. Here's your ripper bar down here, and that just bolts in. You can see a hole here and a hole here, so you can add that anytime you need to use it relatively easily. Again, the load doubler, if you want to take it off, it's just 6 bolts, 3 on each side. And that too would come out of the way. Come around over here to this side. And you can see it's a stout piece of equipment. Now to take this thing off, literally it's just 2 bolts. You've got this pin right here. You pull this up on both sides, and that allows you to rock this bottom out. But this pin right here, and the cotter pin, and the slide that out, tilt this thing up, and it lays flat on the ground. So it's very, very easy to take off. Like I said, one person, no problem. Now the wiring that comes with it is very straightforward to hook up. I went ahead and mounted my switches here and here. And then on my particular one, I have the electric sleeve hitch in the back, so I have another switch back there for it. So that's that. Yeah, so as far as width-wise, let's see if I could sit here. There we go. You can see it doesn't take up a whole lot more width than the actual tractor itself. In fact, with the wheel weights I have on, I'd say it's about even. So you still should be able to get through gates, that kind of stuff. So I've got a Kubota BX. Some of you may be wondering why I would want to have one of these Johnny products and a garden tractor in general on top of that, and it's the size of the job. So if I'm going to use the garden tractor for gardening and so on and so forth, it's perfect for it. This bucket here is perfect for you know, hauling manure, hauling chicken scratch, and hauling bags of feed, stuff like that, where I don't necessarily need to bring out a full-size tractor. I could just use this. And for that, it's actually been great. Now, I did pick this up used. This actually was installed on another tractor, but I took it off, and with just drilling 2 extra holes, you can see sort of down here. Let me get close enough up to it. That's your bracket. It runs all the way across there. I had to drill 2 extra holes into the frame on my tractor to get it to mount up, but other than that, it was very straightforward. And if you buy one for a tractor that it's designed for, well, it comes ready to go, and it's really well built. You can see the thickness of that steel there is pretty stout. In fact, the entire unit is extremely well made, and if I zoom in here, you'll see that it is made in America, which is a great thing. And Johnny Products sells several pieces of equipment. In fact, this tractor also has a Johnny Products sleeve hitch adapter upgrade, and I use the heck out of that thing. So really nice piece of equipment. Overall, I'm very happy with it. I've had to use it here a few times already since installing it last week, and it works great for hauling manure around, getting feed and fertilizer and stuff up to the farm or up into the garden area here on the house. So that's it for part 1, I'll say. If you have any questions about this, go ahead and shoot me an email. I'll do my best to answer it for you. They're good. They've been around for, I'm going to say, about 20 years, if not longer. And it's definitely a step up from the manually operated front tractor scoop that you can buy. I think, you know, Sears is about out of business now, but Husqvarna still makes it. I think agi-fab still has one, and I'm not sure if Brindley makes one, but this being, you know, electrically operated instead of manually operated, it certainly has its advantages of not wearing you out and the simplicity of use, you know what I mean? So they have ones here that fit the Craftsman Husqvarna line. They also have models that fit Simplicity and John Deere and Murray and Toro. So certainly if you have a riding mower or garden tractor, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a genuine garden tractor, this will work on riding mowers. This is something you definitely want to check into. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.
There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms. Freedom is mighty sweet. Liberty sows its seed at Farpoint.